One of the really unique things about LineLeader is within our Enroll platform is our centralized enrollment team. What that means is as you get to a certain scale, how can you pull the enrollment operations piece as much out of the center as possible so that they can focus on what they do best. And what that does is it's essentially setting up a team that takes all your inbound calls from all the parents.
Okay, like a call center.
A call center shared service across your portfolio of centers. We have a module within the Enroll platform that allows you to do that. Gives you visibility on rates across all your centers. There's a mapping feature where it helps a parent map their journey from their home to work, and shows you all your centers along the way.
Dude, that's
shows
amazing.
You availability in those centers, shows you the rate, shows you the value prop. So the centralized enrollment team ends up being selling the value proposition of the family at a centralized administrative function.
That's
so
incredible.
the director or the owner, the director on site, the one thing they do is execute the tour.
Right.
Everything else is handled by the centralized enrollment team. So that's something really unique that we offer that at scale operators generally utilize, because shared services ends up making a ton of sense when you get to 10 centers.
How regional does that need to be more successful?
They could have centers all across the United States, as long as the people on the phone know the business, know your offering, know the value prop, and it's spelled out and scripted within our centralized enrollment module. They find it to be really, really successful.
I just love that. What size organization do you have to be to kind of take advantage of that from your experience?
It depends. Like, we have folks that are sub 10 centers that use it and they have one person. But generally when you get to 10 or more, it starts to makes a ton of sense. Because one, you're capturing those leads right away. Phones are getting answered. Yeah,
which is huge.
And they're again, they have visibility across all their sites. They know the value prop across all the sites. They can map the path to work for the parent on real time on the phone. And maybe a family's looking at one center. They don't even know there's another center with the same brand a mile away. They can then offer that center because they have availability, or the rates are maybe a little bit less, right? So,
or more convenient.
They didn't even realize it.
It's amazing. What happens when they, I guess it's a singular phone number is published everywhere locally?
So
localized numbers?
So we have, you can get your own number. We have telephony, right? So you can get your own number, dedicated number. So it doesn't go to a pool of numbers. It can all be routed in. We connect with a lot of call center software, actually. We've done 2 or 3 integrations with those for a couple different organizations. And it's been really, really successful for those that are larger and looking to grow.
Are the operators able to send out like emails and text messages?
Yeah, anything. So it's like anything within the CRM. They'll create the family profile, create the lead, book the tour right there on the phone, and send all the follow up and everything. Again, nothing has to happen at the center. It can all happen centrally between a group of enrollment specialists. And it's a really efficient way to make sure that no lead is left behind or lost, and all phone calls are answered when they're making those calls.
That's amazing. I love that. I mean, I can't tell you how many mystery shops we do when the person picks up the phone. They're like, "Hey, what? Just give me a second." And it's like, "What?" Like, you don't even, not a name, not a hello, nothing. It's like, "What do you want?" What do you want? What do you need? Not even how can I help you?
Days are crazy, and if you can pull that off of their plate,
it'd be huge,
responsibility wise, and centralize and have quality control.
Correct. All the calls recorded.
It'd be a different differentiator and game changer for those that you don't want to lose.
Love that idea. All right, thanks, Brett. It was awesome. I think everybody learned something. I learned a bunch of it.